Shipping getting hectic, so I talk to my reefer. I don't trust a lot of people, I don't need new demeanors. Let me grab another wood, I'm trying to hit like Serena. In the gas be hella good, I think I'm higher than Beavers. I butt heads with these niggas, I think it's hard to believe it. And I don't plan on backing down, I don't do no retrieving. And all my niggas are solid, we don't change with the seasons. And if you ever had a problem, please come back with a reason. Most say that they want it, but they acting out of pocket. I told myself I keep it rolling kinda like a sprocket. Never let them on my brain to put me in them boxes. Where I'm from, you might get stuck, the air around here is tough.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Z-Dubs TV. And today for this video, I'm finally starting what I want this channel to be all about, and that's going around and interviewing a bunch of local artists and just trying to tell their story and give them a platform to kind of speak and for their fans to get to know them. So last night I went to the studio, One Dream Recording Studio in East Syracuse, and it was a good time. I talked to 3 different artists plus the owner of the studio who has a really interesting story. So let's get into it. But before this video starts, make sure if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. If you're back for another round, hit that like button, comment down below, and let's get into it. All right, what's going on? I'm here at One Dream Recording Studio, first day here. It's actually a dope setup. Got the 2 big monitors, all the equipment, and this man right here, James, with the shades on. He made the whole thing from scratch. It's a home studio. We're right here in his crib. So just tell us like a little bit about like how this came about.
Probably about 2.5 years ago, I'm gonna say, a little over 2 years ago. My son was graduating from high school, and he wanted to be an audio engineer. So after conversations with my wife and everything, we decided that we would build him a recording studio. And I would basically be the owner, and my wife and I would be the owners of the studio, and we would have him run it and basically give him a paycheck and let him go to school and also learn more about mixing. He had been mixing for years using Reaper and GarageBand, so he was fluent and knew what he was doing. He had been recording French, you know, off his laptop and stuff, and really actually putting out some good stuff. After, I'm going to say, probably about 3 or 4 months of doing it, him recording, he just really wasn't feeling the vibe of it, and I think he stopped having fun was the thing. I couldn't tell you 100%, but he walked away. So I decided that I was going to learn how to mix and record music on a system that I didn't even know how to turn on. After watching multiple YouTube videos, 4TF Trizzy coming in and spending countless hours recording well over 100 songs, learning the system and how to record, how to mix. We kind of, if it wasn't for Trizzy, I wouldn't be where I'm at today, recording wise, and multiple YouTube videos on learning how to mix and record, and having a lot of fun doing it. I think that's the key, having fun. Always looking forward to learning something new while we're recording. Keep an open mind with my clients that come in on what their view is, you know, what they want out of their product, how they want their sound, you know, and also being capable of giving them feedback on their sound and positive feedback, and give them, you know, positive feedback on something that I don't feel is, you know, doesn't sound right and that they can do better. Because I mean, a lot of clients that come in here, I feel as though they're nervous. They're, you know, and they don't. When they first start recording, they don't know me as a producer. I don't really know them as an artist, and it seems like they're struggling to get their music out. But you can feel in their presence and what they're trying to perform that they can do better. And as a producer, I have to be able to just shut them down. Say, yo, you know, you can do better delivering that. I know you got it in you. And Trizzy over here to my right, I mean, I wish he was here more often actually than he is, because when we have clients here, he'll step right up and I mean, to the plate and tell them, you know, you need, how you say it, Trizzy? Get jiggy.
You gotta get jiggy.
Gotta get jiggy. Come on, bring it on. You know, get out of your shell. But foremost, have fun. We're having fun doing this, and that's the key. We're having a lot of fun doing this. In and out, regular, you know, close to 100 clients. You know, they'll come in. We'll have the clients. They'll come in, you know, regularly for a month or two. Then they'll take a break, and then you know, so it's not like they're coming in constantly. That 100 clients. We're just we've had probably since the past 2 years probably close to 400 to 500 different clients in and out of here recording. But we probably, I'm gonna say probably close to 100 regular clients that come in here and record.
And that's One Dream Studio.
One Dream Recording, yes.
As you can see on the t-shirt right there. Get your merch too as well. So if you're an inspiring artist in the area and want to like start recording and like get serious about it, definitely hit James up over here. I'm gonna leave the link to your Facebook down below so people can check you out.
Letting it flow, taking these topics and letting them go. Got me some feelings ready to explode. Never ever will I touch you so. Stick to this music, this weather's so cold. Dropping this feature so I can feel warm. It's Trizzy too busy, you heard me, I'm gone. Heard me, I'm gone. See me some shit that I don't like to speak on. Write me some verses I don't even recall. Get to the bag, I'm just feeling like recall. I am not one on. I done been through some dirt, I won't speak on that shit. Go texting my phone, I'm deleting the pics. Coming concrete like my thoughts made of bricks. Smoking lit, I just don't smoke on those splits. Get in the bag, why you getting so mad? Getting so mad. I talk to my Dutchess cause they let me vent. Record till my brain cells expand. You knew me before, but that shit is best sense. But my guard up around niggas like I got a fence. Woo, like I got a fence. See me some shit that I don't like to speak on. Write me some verses I don't even recall. Get to the bag, I be spitting like recall. Got me some heat I am not one to sleep on. Remember the days when they told me to get going. I've been down low, healing up, trying to get strong. Vibing on low, had to shut me some stress off.
And over here, we got the talent in the room. We got the 4TF boys right here, Eddie and Trizzy. And then we got Zavricks over here. I met him today. Where'd you say you're from, bro?
I'm right from here.
Right from Syracuse?
5.
So let's start over here with Trizzy.
No, bro. How you doing?
So, me and Trizzy and Eddie, we all went to high school together. So you guys been friends for a while, right?
I met Eddie in like 8th grade. Yeah. 2 fat boys with the afro.
So when did you decide that you guys wanted to make music or make music together? And you both can just chime in on that if you want.
I mean, my thing might have been like, I mean, I've always had an ear for music. I grew up listening around music forever. My older brother made music. My sister made music. My aunt made music. I never really got into music like that. But recently, in the last 2 years, I started making music because my boy Mike Walker passed. And we made music a little bit here and there, and I never did it, but I knew the one thing he would say right now is, you need to put something down, because he used to always tell me, yo, he used to consistently nag me, get in there, do it. So as soon as he passed, I remember that night I just got to the writing, and then I randomly found out about Jim, and then I got here and then started letting it rip, and then me and Eddie just went from there.
So what does 4TF stand for?
For the family. A lot of people ask me that though. My one boy Mosabi Armani, he'll ask me. He used to say, "Yo, I like 4TF. It's unique. I thought it was a gang, but it's just for the family. It's nothing." You know what I'm saying? Everybody can relate to that. Anybody can. A 9-to-5 dude, an athlete, someone going to school. Usually, at the end of the day, what are you trying to do for? You know what I'm saying? You do it for your family. And your family's anything. You know what I'm saying? I've seen people, my friends, do more than my family. You know what I'm saying? My blood. So if you're my, you know what I'm saying? If you do me good, you got the right loyalty. That's family.
Faking, I'm showing you and I pick and choose. Some people lying, you believe it cause they got them views. I swear we gifted this, that shit they didn't teach in school. Time is moving, so I'm moving faster.
guys' like biggest inspirations?
It's all around the board.
You go first, bro.
Mine's all around the board. I'm open to any type of music. I love all type of music because you can find a sample from anything. I mean, I'm not big on country, but if we're talking rap, I mean, I grew up on Jadakiss, Downs P, stuff like that off my pops. But right around now, I mean, I'm big on like dudes like I like Lil Skies. I like Dave East. You know, I don't really know. I got a couple people, but it's all over the place. Honestly, like if it's fire, it's fire. You could be somebody from Massachusetts, just 42 followers. If you got that heat, if you got something that I like, you got that sound, I like it. I don't care what you got behind you. Keep it a buck. So that's why I can't really name nobody. But.
Yeah, I feel you. As for me, you know, started off with like, you know, same thing, you know, growing up with Jadakiss, Nas, you know, the classic New York rap, and kind of like branching out from there as you know, other stuff started happening when we was growing up. You know, you started hearing more people with more melodic sounds, and I really fell in love with like the Kid Cudis and the Lupe Fiascos and how they could, you know, use their voice and shit. And thank Trizzy, you know, because this man pulled it out of me. But yeah, from there, I don't really, as for now, you know, it's just like same thing. Just kind of taking little hints here and there from hearing other music and hearing other sounds and seeing what sounds nice and how you could do your own sound and switch it up and kind of, you know, make it unique and make it ours, you know, make it mine, make it my flow. And that's just how I do it. And that's my, you know, damn.
So how long has it been since you guys started making music then?
I mean, me and him, honestly, right around the time, 2 years ago. I mean, I got up around here, and I already knew he was making music at his crib. He had a little setup, and I was like, yo, you might as well come down here and get up. It took him a while, just like with the whole, he's talking about the whole getting it out of him. It took him a while. You want to come in here? Nah. I got the whole setup. I was like, you might as well, what you doing there, you might as, he came here, put a couple things down.
Amp it up, you know.
He saw a little bit of a boost and a little bit of followings, and we just been with it ever since.
So do all three of you, do you guys have a song together yet, or how did you guys all link up?
We made a few songs together.
We got some in the vault. Like,
The vault.
it's like they're all on. If I feel like our type of tape is like our type of tape to ever. If we ever had a tape to come out, it'd be like that Kendrick Lamar unreleased that.
Mm-hmm.
Where there's no names to none of the tapes. It's just all
a bunch of collabs.
Just because when we get in there, it's nothing. When me and Eddie get in there, and we try to spit some. You know what I'm saying? Not saying Zach don't, but Zach's wave is.
He's definitely different. I heard a couple of his songs.
Me and Eddie, we're more rappers. Zach's an artist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they got a certain vision, and I got a certain vision. Me and my crew, but I think we collab because we all just love that we're so individual when we create. It comes together and we boost each other up. Mm-hmm.
So who are some of your inspirations?
Man, I feel like
I'm sorry, but you over there laid back. Yo, all you needed to be was like this, just sitting there. Prince to Michael Jackson to JB to Will Smith. The list is crazy. You know, you could have been.
oh, my inspiration.
It goes on and on. He said, "Oh shit."
Yeah, all that. What he just said.
He said all that. I relate music to a memory in time. So like I could listen to a certain song that I've listened to. Say it was like a certain time in high school. I used to constantly listen to a song. I could hear that song now, and I can remember how I could get a feeling that I used to feel back in high school or something. Like when that, you know what I'm saying? When you heard that, that's the type of vibe that music gives me. I can feel that type of feeling that I felt at that time period when I used to constantly listen to that song, or you know what I'm saying, or if music, the song's so good enough, if I feel I related good enough, I get goosebumps or something like that. That's why you know what I'm saying, I relate to music like that, you know what I'm saying, like
Mhm.
so like that for me, inspirations, like I guess my biggest inspiration is music. There is no one artist, one person, like I mean, besides my pops, besides that, you know, it's everything to him. But and music wise, I guess it's just music itself, hip hop, you know what I'm saying? There's so much you can do with it. There's not just one thing you can call music, you know what I'm saying? You can get up, we got people that get up on the mic and just say the stupidest shit in the world, and people like that. People die for that. People go crazy for that, and those are people's inspirations. People, because they get a laugh from that through their hardest times, you know what I'm saying? So I respect it. You know what I'm saying? I don't knock nobody's hustle, but at the end, same in hustle, you know what I'm saying? There's no inspiration for me. Inspiration, I guess, is music itself.
Yeah, I feel that for me, like, one of the real reasons, like, I really started, like, rapping was because, it was more of, like, a social thing, you know? I met more people fucking just being out there and, you know, kind of had a little flow and a little confidence in myself, and, you know, just meeting other people who had the same kind of vibe and energy, for, you know, people who were coming with the same energy and stuff, and building from there. And the more you make it, the more it drives you to make more, because you start to see subtle improvements. Like, you'll hear a song that you made way back when, and then you'll compare it to a song that you made right now, and you'll be like, damn, look how far I've come from where I've started to now. Where I'll like be in fucking like a year or two, you know what I'm saying? So that's another big drive for me. It's just the music that comes out is just always, if we drop something fire, it's like, damn, now I want to make something even more fire than that one. So that's a big thing.
So you guys got a tape coming up, the 4TF tape. Anything that you could say on that, or anything you want to kind of tease about it?
I mean, right now it's just an introduction. It's just letting everyone know. I mean, we've been trying to do it for a while, but I mean, I feel like it's been pushed off for a good reason. We weren't ready yet. I mean, 2 years ago was a different type of time. You can ask Jim, you can go through his files right now and you can hear some of my shit from 2 years ago and hear when I just dropped tonight, and you'd be like, damn, like, you might think I'm not nice, but you'd be like, damn, you're nicer than what you were before. What
you are recording now, what you're writing now, is a lot of it sending out positive vibes. You know, positive vibes, build up stuff. I mean, that's just freaking, I mean, if you hear some of the stuff that they're saying, and you just sit back and you're just like, wow.
Put you in a good mood.
And it puts you in a good place.
Mm-hmm.
When this shit comes out, you're gonna wanna listen to it. I always say that attention spans, you know, people's attention spans. Nobody has an attention span anymore to listen to music. It's like if you're listening to a song that's like, you know, 3.5 minutes long, people, you know, it's like they've had enough of it. Where back in the 70s, you could have a song that's, you know, 8 minutes long, and they would listen to it and they want to hear it again. They play it again. Where now they're going to something else. And one thing that they're doing with this EP that they're putting together is they're making sure that the people's attention span is there for the music. Where they're going to want to come back and go, what, that shit's over already? And you can be like, damn, and you're want to hit that replay button again and go back and listen to it again, because that shit's that fire. And I'll tell you what, they got some bangers coming out that are, like I said, they're going to set you back in your seat, and you got to take a deep breath just so you can catch it, because it's going to knock the wind out of you.
All right, so I wanted to talk to Zavricks. I'm saying that right?
Zavricks.
Zavs. So how much music do you have out right now? Because I really just met you today. I don't know anything about what's going on with you.
I'm gonna speak for my boy on this one.
I think I have two songs.
My boy's light on the tracks because his music takes time. His music takes time. It's powerful. It's different. He's, like I said, he's an artist. He doesn't have any specific brand, because you could like the song we got with him is coming out soon. We'll probably drop it. It's because it's different. It takes me out of my element. It takes Eddie out of his element. Dude's a rock star. He's a rapper. You know what I'm saying? He can sing some R&B. He can go to church on Sunday and sing with the the gospel. He can sing with the black people. He can sing with the white Christians. He could do anything. The dude's different. So that's why he only has 2 tracks, because his takes a while. You know what I'm saying? His tracks are layers. You know what I'm saying? You could go through my tracks and you'll see song, track. His songs he probably has like about 20 tracks, because there's so much going on to it. You think there's about 20 different people on it, but there's one dude.
Where do you see yourself in the next 3 to 5 years musically? What's your goals?
Growing, you know. I mean, it's only up from here. I feel like our sound is starting to come together so completely, not even so completely, but we're starting to really dig into our sound and really find ourselves and really come, like he was saying, we're coming out of our shell from like where we were formerly, even like just from, it's all about how you delivering your shit. And so like, I think in a few years from now, you know, shit, I think the sky is the limit, you know. We could be anywhere.
I mean, I don't really have a goal. I mean, besides being the best that I could be at anything, that's the one thing my dad always taught me, is just, any parent would tell you, you know what I'm saying, be the best you can at you can be at anything you do. But music, I just want to be one of those dudes in the next few years. I want to stick to myself. I want to stick to my sound. I don't want to change to nothing different. I want to be the same person who I was when I started, but the only thing I want to be different is how I perform myself and how I perfect what I do. I mean, other than that, I want it to stay the same. I mean, I could care less if I blow up. I do it just because, like I said, I do it for my mans that passed away, and it helps me. I don't play football no more, and that was back in school when I had bad times. That was the one thing that would help me. It was a different world stepping on the field, so I don't have that no more. So to be able to step in the booth and put the headphones on, you can ask Jim. It's my man's, but Jim's got now he's got some money off me, because I'll spend days in here, because it'll take every stress off me for work, like for days. You can ask Eddie. Anytime something's wrong, it's okay, let's hop in the booth. It's time to go to the booth.
What advice would you have for somebody that wants to start getting into music and start making music?
I got this one.
All right.
I think it's important to know, I literally have 2 songs released, and I've already had people hit up my inbox, literally hit up my DMs, telling me like that the music that I've released, that when I released them, I wasn't satisfied. I was like, damn, I don't know if I should release this shit. And I released it because of friends that are like, you got this, or we should just put this out, release that. And now I have people hitting me up telling me like, your music helped me realize things about my life that I never would have realized before. Helped me like get to a new place in life that I wouldn't have been able to get to, or I wouldn't have been able to see in myself. And I feel like there's probably a lot of other people out there that don't want to put out their music because they're like, I don't know what people will think about this. But everybody's an individual. When you put out your music, you're paving a path for more people to relate to things they haven't related to ever before.
Also, be confident in what you're saying, because if you come in there and you say it weak and you half-ass it, and you're not confident, it's never gonna sound right. Even if you have the best bars in the world, the most creativity, if you come in there and you fucking put it down whack, the shit's gonna, not with heart, it's not gonna come out right. Number 2, be open to criticism. There's always a way to make your shit better. Even if you think your shit's the best in the world, somebody could just show you the littlest shit to make your shit even that much more better. So just be open to criticism and be real confident in what you're doing.
Alright guys, so if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm going to leave the SoundCloud to Eddie and Trizzy down below so you can listen to some of their tracks, get a taste of how they're coming. They got a tape on the way, so stay tuned for that. I'm also going to leave the Instagram and the contact info for everybody that was in the video down below, my Instagram and all the artists and producers that were featured. There is definitely more videos like this on the way, and I'm just trying to start a movement in Syracuse where I go around and I talk to a bunch of different artists. So if you're an aspiring artist and you got some music out, hit me up, we can get together, we can spend the day together and just have regular conversation and make a day out of it, make a good video about yourself. And yeah, so thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys very soon. Peace out.